Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to talk about what it's like being a motovlogger and riding this beautiful beast. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea and let us get into the video. So ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about what it's like for me as a motovlogger. What I like about it, what I don't like about it, the ups, the downs, the pitfalls and the possibilities. Now, as you guys know, I've been a motovlogger for a couple of years. Been doing it properly for about 3 or so years. And if you've been following my channel way back when I first started, you can probably agree that the quality of my content has improved quite a bit, but that wasn't always the case. Now allow me to take you back to when I first started motovlogging. First question, why? I could answer that in a few words, but I'm going to tell you exactly what it's like for me as a motovlogger, why I do it and so on. First of all, my main reason for doing motovlogging is because I have a huge passion for motorcycles, if you hadn't already guessed. And I do believe that my channel is probably one of the better places to come to if you're looking for Yamaha and Ducati inspired content, plus the occasional product review and the occasional test ride. Shameless plug over, moving on. Now with regards to why I motovlog, it's because, like I just said, I have a massive passion for motorcycles and I like sharing it with people. I get questions about the gear I use, the bikes I ride, the helmets I wear and so on, and I love being able to give people that feedback and that information so they can make their own informed choices. If you weren't already aware, I do actually work in the motorcycle industry. Not so much in the mechanical side of things in terms of bikes and stuff like that. I deal with equipment to do with the rider. So things such as helmets, gloves, boots, trousers, jackets, body armour, all that kind of business. That's what I do for a living. Where I come from in the motorcycling world is that I very much take care of the rider. And what I do at my place of work is I'm in charge of our helmet department, so I get to see all the new Arais, Shoeis, HJC, Scorpion, Shark, and any other brand of helmet that we currently sell at my place of work. I'm lucky enough to be able to see them firsthand before they even go out on the shop floor. That's one of the very many strings to my bow. I'm also quite proficient in gloves, jackets, trousers, boots, and any other random accessories that you could possibly want for your motorcycle. At my place of work, I am unfortunately the oldest member of staff there, so I'm referred to as work dad. I know I'm getting old, I'm sorry. But where I have the experience and the knowledge of different bikes, riding at different times of the year, riding at different ages as well, so I've been a rider since I was 17, and I'm now 37. I turned 38 in just over 2 weeks from today. So yes, I know I'm an old man. However, with being able to harness my experiences in terms of not just learning to ride, but riding, the equipment that you use, the experiences that I've had, how to deal with certain things like insurance companies, insurance claims, accidents and stuff like that, I feel as though I've got a very good grasp on that. And a lot of people at my work, including staff members, come to me for advice and tips and tricks on how to do certain things. And that is also another reason why I do what I do in terms of being a motovlogger, because my personal experiences in terms of what I do and how I do it could and sometimes does benefit other people. And that's what my channel is all about. I'm not here to make a name for myself to get clout. I love motorcycles, I love the technology behind them. I love being able to give you guys information, tips, tricks and advice. And I know I'm astronomically far away from being anything like Chase on Two Wheels, Motornosity, Do It With Dan, and all the other big guys that I follow. Waterific's another one. Fast Lane D, you know, I could go on. There's fucking hundreds of us that do this stuff, but I'm talking about what it's like for me as a motovlogger. I can't answer for them, obviously. What I can tell you in terms of my own personal experiences as a motovlogger, sometimes they can be good, sometimes they may be shit. But it's all about how you deal with those situations and how you overcome them and how you deal with adversity. And just like with anything in the world, you know, you could be a football player, you could be a basketball player, you could be a ballerina, you could be I don't know, an actor or a golfer or something like that. You could be some sort of professional at something, and there's always going to be someone who thinks they know better than you do. In some cases they might have an opinion that's worth taking on board. Sometimes they won't, and this is where my advice to guys that, or ladies, you know, ladies and gents, boys, girls, you know, however you want to define yourself, that want to do the whole motovlogging thing, you are going to get hecklers, and you are going to get people that say, oh no, you're shit, you're this, you're that, you're the other. The fact that these people are actually looking at your content just so they can comment on it, you've done your job. Being a content creator on YouTube isn't easy. I know that, a lot of other YouTubers know that, motovloggers know it especially. I mean, if you're lucky and you get a decent break and you get a video that actually goes viral, you know, the likes of, like I've already said, Chase on Two Wheels, Do It With Dan, Motonosity, Waterific, Yami Noob, all those guys that have actually made it as motovloggers. And you know, they've got hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers. Everyone has to start somewhere. And at one point or another, they also started with nothing. I started with nothing, and now I've got almost 7,500 subscribers. The biggest thing that I can take away, or the biggest thing that I can give you guys as advice when it comes to YouTube and being a motovlogger, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And as cliche as that sounds, it's true. You cannot expect overnight success. If you manage it, you know, great, good for you, good on you. However, it is an anomaly. It doesn't happen overnight, it doesn't happen to everyone. You need to understand that when it comes to this YouTube game, it doesn't happen overnight. I thought I could get, you know, hundreds if not thousands of subscribers from doing a handful of videos. No. If you think that, then you're fucking deluded. I've got somewhere in the region of about 150, maybe 200 videos on my channel, and I still haven't broken past 8,000 subs. I'd love to be able to say to you guys, do you know what? I'm like one video away from hitting 10,000 subs. I'm one video away from hitting 100,000 subs. But I'd be fooling myself into thinking that it's easy, and I know it's not. But anyway, I digress. Another reason why I love motovlogging is the potential opportunities that it can create in terms of brand deals, in terms of test rides, in terms of product reviews. You know, all these little things can equate to something big happening. And I know I could be literally one video away from going viral, or it could be one video away of getting a sponsorship, or it could be one video away from getting a loan bike. You know, all these things are a possibility, but you have to put in the graft. And I'm not going to turn around and say to you guys, oh, it's easy, because it really ain't. And I cannot stress that enough. I'm probably going to say YouTube isn't easy about 100 times in this video alone, but it's a point I'm trying to make in terms of, I don't want you guys to think that, you know, you can be an overnight success and that's it, you're done, you're made. It doesn't work out that easily. You have to work at it. If you become an overnight success, then great, good on you. But I'm going to push past my limitations. I'm going to keep pushing harder and harder and harder and make my channel a success. And if you want to be good at what you do on YouTube, whether it be a motovlog channel or a arts and crafts channel or a pet channel or whatever it is you happen to want to do, you have to be dedicated to it. What I found with my channel in terms of keeping the content alive and fresh is doing one video a week, usually on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and once I've actually got the content recorded, I'll spend 2, 3, maybe even 4 days editing it, because I want to make sure it's good. I've spent a long time trying to get my video quality and my audio quality up to a standard that I feel is acceptable. You know, I procrastinated for weeks and weeks and weeks about getting the Hero 10, but I got it, and now that I've got it, my video quality has improved dramatically. I spent weeks and weeks procrastinating about a new microphone. Then I found the Hammer Gaming Boom microphone, and lo and behold, my audio quality has skyrocketed massively. Oh, hello. Whether that translates into more subscribers or more viewers, you know, it's still fairly early days. At the end of the day, like I've already said, you YouTube as a whole is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And once again, I do apologise for repeating myself, but I just want you guys to understand that no matter what you do, what niche you happen to be in, dedication, consistency and content is what you need to make your channel successful. You know, you need consistency, you need decent content, you need decent editing equipment, you need a decent camera, you need decent audio. I mean, right now I think I've got somewhat decent audio, and that's the way I'm going to keep it until something better comes out, obviously. But the biggest thing for me that I've found with my channel is trying to get content ideas. That's the biggest struggle that I have. With regards to creating a motovlogging channel, I've noticed that you need a goal, you need a target, you need something to strive for. And every time I think I look back at my channel and I think I need to do this, that and the other, my main thing is that I need to strive to make better content. Once I've made better content, the channel itself will bring the viewers in. If you make good content and you make good thumbnails, which I think I'm getting better at, by the way. I don't think I'm perfect at it, and by no means do I think I am perfect at doing thumbnails, or even titles for that matter, but I'm getting better. And again, this is the whole thing with YouTube as a whole. And not only that, YouTube is a business. If you've got a good product, or you've got a good channel, in this case, people will watch it. And that's why I've got just under 7,500 subscribers. I put the effort in, I make what I believe is good content, and it's edited well, it's not too jumpy, and the transitions are good, the titles are good, the sound is good, and the actual quality of the content is good, then, you know, the channel looks after itself. Which leads me on to my next point. When you have finally got your channel up and running, whether it be a, like I say, a motovlogging channel, or it's a construction channel, or it's a arts and crafts channel, or whatever it happens to be, as soon as you put your brand or your YouTube channel, or whatever you want to call it, out there, there are going to be people, and I know this because it's happened to me more than once, there are going to be people who apparently offer to boost your channel, and if you pay them a nominal fee, it's usually something quite cheap, like 30 or 40 pounds, something like that, they can apparently distribute your channel amongst other platforms and promote your channel and your brand for this fee. And then they claim that they will get you X amount of subscribers, or X amount of views, or X amount of watch time. And it's fake. It's all fake. I've had people on Facebook try and do the same thing to me. Oh bro, if you do this and you do that, if you pay me £25, or if you pay me £20, or I can promote your channel to hundreds if not thousands of people, and I can get you this and I can get you that. No, boss, you can't. YouTube is a living, breathing thing, in my opinion anyway. And without the organic content, and without actual real people looking at it, all you're doing is getting spammed by bots. And that can be detrimental to your channel. Which is why I've told these people in the past to go fuck themselves, in the nicest possible way. Because at the end of the day, as a content creator, you shouldn't have to pay for subscribers and views and watch time and whatever else. Your channel should be good enough to actually draw those people in and make them want to watch. But that's just one little facet of YouTube which I really don't like. In terms of being a content creator, I love it. I love making content around my bikes, I love making content around motorcycle related products, I love making content around, you know, everyday riding, tips, tricks, that kind of thing. I love it. I absolutely love it. And if nothing else, ladies and gentlemen, if you do make a YouTube channel and it happens to be a motovlogging channel, don't worry about the numbers. Just do it because you love doing it. If you love making content, if you love riding motorcycles, and if you love watching stuff on YouTube, getting inspiration from what other people do and what other people say and the tips and tricks that you can take from it, then do it. I can't tell you one way or another that you should or you shouldn't do it, but for me personally, YouTube is an absolute fountain of knowledge. You can get so much stuff from it, and you can give people so much from it as well. You know, your own personal experiences, your own advice, your personal situations that you've had to deal with, and it's just another window into the soul of what is the world in terms of what it is to you. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've prattled on long enough. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got something out of it. If you've got any questions about the gear I use or the bikes that I ride, please feel free to put it in the comments box down below, and I will do my very best to get back to you as soon as I can. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been awesome. I have been Lee, aka Ronnie Fonda, saying look after yourselves, look after each other, stay safe on the road, be aware of COVID-19, be safe, be happy, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, adios.